This is a reaction and a discussion of an anime that goes by the name of Fire Force, more specifically Season 3, Episode 12, and the reaction is now going to commence. The Great Cataclysm has already begun, and it's starting with a mech? Oh. What?
3 hours later.
Well, I just watched episode 11 because apparently I had not watched it, but now the reaction to episode 12 is going to commence. Okay, what is your power? New character, gravity? Ooh, is it because... arrow, got it. Makes sense, makes sense. Good teamwork. Sure, your ability is always one of the strongest. You absolutely could do something here. I don't care how strong this guy's power is. Yours is comparable in some way, some fashion. This would be so disorientating to fight someone who can... Huh, interesting. So why was he laughing? Oh, these two are still here as well. This guy. Such a cool power, cool design, and horrible personality. Truly. Well, anyway. Shinri's just floating. Yeah. The Titan's eyes are still going. Yeah. Oh no, is he gonna get in the way of... I don't... Maybe? But that doesn't seem like that would be his power. Misdirect. What is the logic behind this ability? Yeah? Gravity? But how does that connect to pyrokinesis? Oh. Got it. Well, thank you for the explanation now, I understand. Fair. People really don't understand what actually heat and just temperature control can give you, depending on the level. So weird. Yeah, I would say so. It would have been better if you'd let me protect you. Curious. How very intriguing. I am very, very curious. Oh, not quite disappeared, but just moved technically beyond times. Let's see how this is gonna go. Whoa. Oh, this is going on. Yeah, this guy is such a monster. I wonder power, you know, actually trying to power scale the characters on Fire Force is so weird. Oh my god. This sick freak. Yep. You know, him and Hisoka would not get along. Or Hisoka would love him, but he would hate Hisoka. I mean, actually, you know what? I don't know. I think it would be interesting to see.
Flashback.
250 years ago? Yeah. Why though? Huh. So you are just a demon thing. Straight up. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Okay. I'm paying attention, I guess. So much lore is being dropped here. Amaterasu. Of course. And you took him over, obviously. So you have been guiding humanity from the back. Okay. They love made up stories, huh? Yeah. Well, here's the thing though. When you actually give magical powers to people, it is kind of easy. I understand what he's saying, but he created the religion and also he created Fire Force individuals with magical powers because he has these magical bugs. Yeah, just... it's one of those things where it's kind of easy. It is a little more... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh wow. Taste of a dollar. Sure. Of course, dude. The Holy Soul, of course. I get it, that's your perspective of us, you weird demon thing.
End of flashback.
Black Flames? Amaterasu? Well, I guess we'll see what this is all about. What? I hate you. As well. Good question. Sure, which means it's not absolutely certain. Really? Okay. Well, I don't know whether he's actually going to the past or using his power to show him the past. I mean, I don't know. Weird demonic magic stuff. Before the Great Cataclysm. It's our Earth, right? It's gonna be our Earth? Yeah. Well, that's absolutely not the case, but we'll see. I mean, I guess, kinda. Black and white, interesting transition. What? Oh yeah, yep. Huh, well, stylistically I'll give you this. It is very cool to see. And the weirdest thing is, there's going to be a third change of art in the world, because series, a continuation of this. So how is that going to happen to Fire Force, which is closer to this than what I know Soul Eater is? So they look like people? Huh. Yeah. Yeah. What? What are you foreshadowing that the manga happened in the past and... I held a sense of madness. I'll give you this. Didn't think we're going in this direction with Fire Force. What's this all about? Huh? A new fifth pillar has appeared. It's been 3 months since the first... Okay? What do you mean? He's just... Okay.
Eventually.
The part of, obviously, of the previous Earth before the Great Cataclysm looking like our Earth, totally within my expectations. Them going with the fact that the animation style is actually how our world, directly our world, non-animated, looked like after the Great Cataclysm, is so weird, especially since now he's back to our world and he even says what are these creatures that look like humans? Do they not have animation? Or I guess it would be reversal. It would be weird because I guess because it's an animated world, it would be live action. Technically, the animation would be our live action. Yes, speech. I think it was just a stylistic choice. I think they were supposed to maybe. No, he just straight up said that they looked human, and they showed for a single frame of him actually being more humanoid. It was most definitely creepy and interesting. I am intrigued to see what in the world is happening here. I don't know. Also, Inka is saying that he was going to fall in love with her. So what? Is it because the past thing? Inka is going to be a person there? And with Shinra traveling back to the past, is it actually back to the past or is it an echo of the past? I'm so interested to how they're gonna explain everything. There is so much. Because I watched episode 11, some things might be mixing up in my brain, but obviously, that weird demon rabbit thing that can change faces, it's a literal demon. It's not a human. It's the thing that grew out of the first Great Cataclysm. Also, the thing that looks like the sister is it's the Doubleburst. No, it's a human that has Amaterasu. I might have missed something because on top of that, we got a cool little fight between Sho and the one that is disappointed that he had no guardian or that he had no one to guard. Even though he has an incredible ability that allows him to manipulate gravity for increasing the heat of atoms. Which I'm certain it probably may. I mean, it's weird. How was it?
Later.
What was just a cool little show of powers. And I really would have loved if Sho actually stayed and talked with Shinra. Because clearly they're keeping it for much later. I'm certain they're gonna have a conversation. Probably in a couple episodes, because this is the last season. We're getting only 12 more episodes, or at least around that much at max. Maybe there will be a movie. I don't know, but this is the final season, so it feels like you should have kind of let Sho be there so they can have the conversation as soon as Shinra is finished with his time traveling shenanigans, whatever those are. My nose is really attempting to kill me, so I'm not sure how I'm even gonna edit this. But what is important is that this was a super heavy lore episode. It really is. I actually need some time to think about it, and I'm not in the physical condition to actually give as good discussion as I would like. However, depending on how long this whole flashback time travel thing goes on, I might react to the end of it, or maybe I'll just talk about it in another reaction to what's happening. I don't know, I'm definitely doing more reactions to Fire Force. I kind of feel like I have to finish it. I'm just so curious And after I'm done with it, I'm starting Soul Eater immediately, probably. But we'll see. For now, there is a video that you can subscribe to, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.